Sup, homies? My name is Mike, and the best price is free. I'm going to show you a repo today that you can run on your end that allows you to generate as many images as you would like for absolutely free. I'm going to do this all in under 5 minutes, so let's get started. So this is the repo for the product. I'm going to include all the links in the description. But when you have this link opened up in your browser, you just want to scroll down to where it says Open in Google Colab. Click on Open in Google Colab. That'll open up a Colab window. Again, this is all pretty straightforward. You hit play, it'll run the code. And right after the code is run, there'll be a link at the bottom. And like I said, I'll include all the links to this information in the description below. But again, you go to Fooocus, hit play in the cell, then it'll generate this link. You click on the link. Link will open up this window, and then you can generate anything you want here in the prompt window here. So before I had generated a video game container. I'll show you guys what the prompt looks like. I'll actually include it in the description. But basically, I can read it out loud here. A vintage Nintendo game for Super Mario. The box is rectangular with bold, colorful artwork showing Mario jumping with iconic red hat and blue overalls, smiling with the background. So that's the extent of the prompt. It's a little bit detailed. But the net effect of that is you generate 2 different images. And you can do this as many times as you want. Now, how is this possible? I'm going to tell you right now. The reason Fooocus is able to do this is because it's built entirely on open source weights. So, namely Stable Diffusion XL. And so the model weights are extracted from Hugging Face because they're open, and then injected into this GitHub project. And that's how you're able to generate as many images as you want. As a quick comparison, I took what I did here, right, this same prompt, and I put it in a modern model. This is my favorite modern text-to-image model. You can see this one's 4 cents per image on fowl.ai. But regardless of whether or not you use fowl to access an image model, or you use Jippity or whatever, regardless of what you use, there's going to be a cost associated with it. So for this one, it's 4 cents. And you can see this is very modern, whereas what's used in Fooocus is a little bit over a year old. The one used in Recraft is using the most up-to-date weights and architecture. So still does pretty good. This does look better. Of course, I was selecting it for realistic image, but it's the same prompt injected in both. And you can see it does a pretty good job. If you like what you heard here, I stream on Twitch. I also post often to YouTube. And if you'd please give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'll see you homies later. Peace.